Hey everyone, my name's Dino, the Casual Diver, and today I want to talk about why I believe Arrowhead's next move, after a recent Reddit post message from the game director, will be the deciding factor in the future of the game. I did have a video planned prior to this current one introducing my issues with the Escalation of Freedom update as a casual diver, but it's thanks to Arrowhead that I now actively read patch notes due to the fact that the few hours I get to play Helldivers has become that much of a noticeable drag. I don't feel I need to go back on the nerfs what have upset the community, or everybody for that matter, because you're watching this video and I'm sure you're aware therefore of the fallout in general. Enough of my opinion, the post reads as follows. Fellow Helldivers, I want to directly address the feedback you've raised about the Escalation of Freedom update. We've spent the last week listening to feedback, reflecting about the path ahead for Helldivers 2 and how we want to continue developing the game. In short, we didn't hit our target with the latest update. Some things we just didn't get right, and other more fundamental inconsistencies in our approach to game balance and game direction. All of that is on us, and we are going to own that. As many of you have pointed out, and we agree, what matters most now is action, not talk. To that end, here's what we intend to do in the upcoming updates. Our aim within the next 60 days are to continue to re-examine our approach to balance. Our intention is that balance should be fun, not balanced for the sake of balance. Update how the fire damage mechanic works to tweak how the flamethrower serves as a close range support weapon. A quick straight revert won't work as it would break other things. Rework gameplay to prevent excessive ragdolling. Rethink our design approach to primary weapons and create a plan for making combat more engaging. Reprioritize bug fixes so that the more immediate gameplay impacting bugs are prioritized. Improve game performance, frame rate as a focus, and rework charges. Additionally, from a bigger picture perspective, we will be exploring creation of an opt-in beta test environment to improve our testing process, and we consider this a high priority. Post regular players' surveys to gather more insights and feedback from the community. Improve our process for patch and release notes, providing more context and reasoning behind changes, and more blog posts and streams where we expand on these topics for those interested. We also want to thank you for your patience. We're grateful that so many of you provided constructive feedback and suggestions on the latest update. So it does seem like the Arrowhead team genuinely listened to the upset that came from the community. And as a casual diver, reading that they'll be including in-depth context and reasoning behind changes reassures my future playing this game, if they keep to their word. Because I'd like to know why the Breaker Incendiary needed to have 2 magazines removed and its recoil doubled. Because the reason we initially got it was because it was too reliable and was being used 30% of the time during bug missions. That's not a justifiable reason. The reworking of gameplay to prevent excessive ragdolling is a big one for me, as I always felt a little petty when I would complain about my divers like stubbing his toe and then watching what seems like a choreographed dance move as he falls over for like 5 minutes. So yeah, I feel those little complaints are now justified. I never realized that the excessive ragdolling was that much of a thing within the community. So yeah, I'm glad that I'm not being a petty little bitch. But most importantly, their re-examining of the approach that they take to balancing in general. That's been the issue as a whole, making changes for the sake of it, as that's what most of these nerfs feel like. It's almost like they're just justifying a job for someone at this point. Did the Breaker need 2 magazines removed and its recoil doubled? No, so leave it alone. My only complaint is the 60 days time frame. I get that I'm not a developer and I have no clue how long these things take. But mere days after your biggest update, you decide to take the L, put your head on the chopping block, and then ask the community to wait for 2 months? That's a huge gamble in my opinion. But again, I'm just a casual diver. I'm just airing my opinions, but I'd also like to hear yours. Are you happy with this response? Do you think there's more that could have been said or done? Make sure to leave your opinions in the comment section down below to start a discussion. And if you too are a casual diver like me, maybe hit that like button as well to help the video in the algorithm, and maybe even subscribe if you enjoyed my incessant rambling. I'm just a fan, I'm just a casual diver, but more importantly, until next time.